Chime for Change is all about empowering women all over the world, and yes, there are lots of good charities that do lots of great work, but Chime for Change brings that all together. So it's actually a place where all of these different charities internationally can combine to look at how women are being educated, how they're fighting for better healthcare, and how justice can be done all over the world. And I think to have role models like Beyonce and Salma Hayek, I mean, it's amazing to be involved in something like that where there's such strong women who are powering this. And it's lovely as well that it's kind of based in Ireland, in this case where Special K are funding particular projects with Barnardo's, for example. And the public can get involved now by voting which charities they'd like to see a focus. So for me, obviously education is the one thing that I see as important, but you could also vote for health, or you could also vote for justice. So it's just something that I thought was really important to be involved in because it's focusing on women and empowering women. It's something that I've been so lucky to, in my travels around the world, see different communities and see the roles that women take. And when you're in third world countries like parts of India or sub-Saharan Africa, you really see that it's the women that hold the families together, that hold the communities together. We're so lucky to have education. It's something that we take for granted, but these women, these young girls don't. And I think it's important that with something like Chime for Change, we can kind of have a holistic sense of all of that and start fighting for rights for women all over the world in terms of education and health and justice, but also for women here in Ireland. So for example, Special K are supporting Barnardo's and are supporting single parent families where it might be difficult for women to access further education, to access justice, to have that access to health as well. You hear it said that if you want someone to change, you change that community, but it's actually the women that you need to educate, it's the women that you need to empower to provide that change. And I think a global movement like Chime for Change kind of brings that all around, it kind of brings it holistically together.
You have a fantastic focus when it comes to education around. Would you ever run for the Oireas?
I've enough on my plate for now, thanks.
Brilliant, thank you so much, Aoibhinn.